You're preparing more, pulling back, staying quiet. You think you're being careful. You're not. You're trying to manage something you've been losing without noticing. And the tighter you hold on, the faster it slips through your fingers. Confidence doesn't vanish in one dramatic moment. It erodes quietly, in the space between what you say you'll do and what you actually do. Between the person you thought you'd become and the one staring back at you in the mirror at 2 a.m. Most people tell themselves it's temporary, a phase, a rough patch. They'll say they're just off their game, that they've lost their edge. But that's not what's happening. What's happening is deeper, more structural, and far more dangerous than a bad week or a string of failures. Admitting this is hard. That's why most people run. They bury themselves in distractions, pump themselves up with motivational content that evaporates by noon. Or worst of all, they pretend everything's fine while their internal world quietly collapses. That's why you opened this video, not because you want someone to fix you, but because somewhere inside you know something shifted and you're tired of pretending it didn't. Here's what they won't tell you. Confidence isn't something you either have or you don't. It's not a personality trait you're born with or a prize you win after enough success. It's a relationship between you and your own word, between what you promise yourself in private and what you follow through on when no one's watching. And when that relationship breaks, when you stop trusting yourself to do what you said you'd do, confidence doesn't just disappear. It turns into something else. Hesitation, over-preparation, a sudden need for more information, more time, more certainty before you move. You think you're being strategic. You're not. You're stalling. And the longer you stall, the more you prove to yourself that you can't be trusted. The erosion deepens. The doubt compounds. Most people think the opposite of confidence is fear. It's not. The opposite of confidence is self-betrayal. Every time you say you'll do something and then don't. Every time you set a boundary and let it dissolve. Every time you know what you should do but choose comfort instead. You're not just failing at a task. You're teaching yourself that your word means nothing. And your mind is learning. It's learning that when you make a commitment, there's a good chance you won't keep it. So why would it trust you next time? Why would it give you the clarity, the energy, the conviction you need to move forward? It won't. This is where most people get stuck. They try to rebuild confidence through external validation. They look for proof outside themselves, a compliment, a win, a streak of good days. And when they get it, they feel better for a while. But the foundation is still fractured. Because the problem was never about what other people think of you. It was about what you think of you. And deep down beneath all the rationalizations and excuses, you know you've been lying. Not to them, to yourself. There's a reason this feels so isolating. Because no one can see it. You can still show up, still perform, still look like you have it together. But inside, there's a gap between who you appear to be and who you actually are. And that gap is where confidence goes to die. The ancient thinkers understood this. They knew that the mind doesn't operate on what you say or what you wish. It operates on what you do, repeatedly, in the dark, when it's inconvenient, when no one will ever know. That's where character is built. That's where the internal fortress either stands or crumbles. And right now, yours is crumbling. But here's what most people miss. The thing that keeps them trapped in this cycle for years. They think confidence comes back the same way it left, gradually, mysteriously, outside their control. So they wait, they hope, they consume content and collect strategies and tell themselves they're working on it. They're not, because rebuilding confidence doesn't start with feeling better. It starts with something far more uncomfortable. It starts with noticing the exact moments you abandon yourself. Noticing the pattern, the specific situations where your word becomes negotiable, the precise triggers that make you fold. Most people can't do this, not because it's complicated, Because it's confronting. It forces you to see that the problem isn't bad luck or timing or other people. The problem is the quiet, repetitive choice you keep making. The choice to prioritize comfort over commitment. The choice to let yourself off the hook just this once. One more time, again and again, until just this once becomes your operating system. And once you see it, really see it, you can't unsee it. That's the shift. Not motivation, not a pep talk, not a sudden burst of willpower. Just the cold, clear recognition that you've been the one dismantling your confidence all along. So let's start there. Let's start with what you've been avoiding. Because the first step isn't building confidence. It's admitting how you lost it. You think it happened all at once. One bad decision, one failure, one moment that broke you. That's the story you tell yourself because it's easier than the truth. The truth is, you didn't lose confidence in a single blow. You lost it in 1,000 quiet surrenders. Every morning you stayed in bed when you said you'd get up early. Every conversation you avoided because it felt uncomfortable. Every promise you made to yourself and then quietly, privately, let dissolve. No one saw it. That's the dangerous part. There was no audience, no witness, no public humiliation. Just you and the gap between your intention and your action. And every time that gap appeared, your mind took notes. Here's the thing most people don't understand. Your brain doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care that you were tired or stressed or that the timing wasn't perfect. It only cares about patterns. And the pattern it's been seeing is simple. You don't follow through. So it stopped giving you the signals, the clarity, the conviction, the quiet inner voice that used to say, you can do this, went silent. Not because you failed, because you stopped proving you were worth believing in. Think about the last time you committed to something in private. Not a public goal, not something you announced, just a small decision. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll have that difficult conversation. I'll spend an hour on the thing I've been avoiding. What happened? You didn't do it, did you? And you had a reason. You always have a reason. But here's what you're missing, Divagin. The reason doesn't matter. What matters is the message you send to yourself. The message that says, when it counts, I can be trusted. This is where confidence dies, not in the big failures, in the small repetitive betrayals that no one else sees, the ones you rationalize, justify, explain away. You tell yourself it's not a big deal. You'll do it tomorrow, next week, when you're ready. But tomorrow never comes. Because every time you break a promise to yourself, you make the next one harder to keep. The muscle of self-trust atrophies. And what you're left with is a person who talks a good game but doesn't believe a word they're saying. The worst part, you know this. You've known it for a while, but knowing and admitting are two different things. Knowing lets you stay comfortable. Admitting forces you to change. And change is terrifying when you've spent months, maybe years, building an identity around being off your game. Because if you admit you've been sabotaging yourself, you also have to admit you can stop. And if you can stop, you're responsible. There's no one else to blame, no external circumstance to hide behind. Just you and the choice you keep making. Here's the moment most people turn away. They feel the weight of this realization and immediately look for an exit. They tell themselves it's not that serious. They find a new strategy, a new system, a new video that promises to make it easier. But it wasn't supposed to be easy. Growth never is. The ancient minds knew this. They understood that the only way to build an unshakable foundation is to stop building on sand. And sand is what you're standing on right now. Excuses, explanations, and the false hope that confidence will return on its own if you just wait long enough. It won't. So here's what you need to see. The thing you've been avoiding. Confidence isn't lost in the big moments. It's lost in the quiet ones. The ones where you're alone with your thoughts and you make a choice. And then you make it again and again until the choice becomes who you are. And right now, who you are is someone who doesn't keep their word, not to others, to themselves. That's not an attack, it's a mirror. And if you can stand to look at it, really look at it, you'll see something else too. You'll see that the same mechanism that eroded your confidence can rebuild it, but not through hope, through action, deliberate, unglamorous, repeated. Most people won't do this. They'll nod along, feel momentarily inspired, and then return to the same patterns. But you're not most people. You wouldn't still be here if you were. Something in you knows that what's coming next is the only way forward. So let's go deeper, because noticing is just the beginning. The harder part is distinguishing what actually happened from the story you've been telling yourself about it. You've been confusing the event with the interpretation, and that confusion is costing you everything. Here's what I mean. Something happened, a rejection, a failure, a moment where you didn't show up the way you wanted to. That's the event. Neutral, a fact, a point in time. But you didn't leave it there, did you? You wrapped it in meaning. You turned it into evidence. Evidence that you're not good enough, not ready, not capable. And then you repeated that evidence to yourself so many times it became a belief. And now when you think about moving forward, that belief shows up before the action does. It whispers, "Remember last time." This is the trap. You think you lost confidence because of what happened. You didn't. You lost confidence because of what you decided it meant. Let me show you how this works. Two people experience the same failure, same situation, same outcome. One walks away thinking, that didn't work. What do I need to adjust? The other walks away thinking, I'm not cut out for this. Same event, completely different future. The difference isn't resilience. It's not optimism. It's the ability to separate what happened from the story you attach to it. And you've been attaching the wrong story. You've been treating temporary setbacks as permanent verdicts. You've been using past moments to predict future outcomes. And the more you do this, the more you lock yourself into a version of reality where confidence is something you used to have, not something you can rebuild. But here's what the old minds understood. The only thing that exists is this moment, not yesterday, not the version of you that failed last time, this moment. And in this moment, you have a choice. You can keep dragging the past into the present, or you can start fresh. Most people can't do this. They're addicted to their story. It's familiar. It explains why things are hard. It gives them permission to stay stuck. But you're not most people. If you were, you'd have clicked away by now. So let's distinguish. Let's separate the facts from the fiction. The facts. You tried something. It didn't work. You felt bad. You pulled back. End of facts. Now the fiction. You're not capable. You're broken. You'll never get it back. Everyone else has it figured out except you. You're running out of time. You're falling behind. None of that is real. It's interpretation. And interpretation is optional. But here's where it gets tricky. You've repeated the fiction so many times it feels like truth. It's woven into how you see yourself. And every time you encounter a challenge, the fiction activates. It colors everything. It makes small obstacles look insurmountable. It turns hesitation into paralysis. And the longer this goes on, the more evidence you collect. Because when you believe you can't, you don't. And when you don't, you prove the belief. The cycle reinforces itself. This is how confidence erosion becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The ancient thinkers had a term for this. They understood that human suffering doesn't come from events. It comes from the judgments we place on events. Strip away the judgment and you're left with raw experience. Manageable, workable, not the catastrophe your mind made it into. This is the shift most people never make. They keep trying to change the external, get a win, find proof, collect validation. But the external can't fix an internal problem. The only thing that fixes this is learning to see clearly. To recognize when you're confusing reality with the story you're telling about reality. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. You start catching yourself mid-story. You notice the moment your mind turns a setback into a character flaw. And in that moment, you have power. Not the power to change what happened. The power to choose what it means. This is where most people expect me to say, so just think positive. I won't, because toxic positivity is just another story, another way to avoid the truth. The truth is, some things are hard, some failures hurt, some losses cut deep. But hard doesn't mean impossible. Pain doesn't mean permanent, and loss doesn't define you unless you let it. So here's the real question. Are you going to keep using your past as proof of your limits? Or are you going to start treating it as data? Data doesn't judge, it informs. It shows you what worked and what didn't. And then it lets you adjust. The person who learns from failure without making it an identity, that's the person who rebuilds. Not quickly, not easily, but inevitably. Most people won't make this distinction. They'll keep blending fact and fiction until they can't tell the difference. They'll live in a reality shaped by old wounds and outdated beliefs. And they'll wonder why confidence never comes back. But you're starting to see it now. The event wasn't the problem. The story was. And stories can be rewritten, not with affirmations, not with hope, with discipline. The discipline to catch the story, question it, and replace it with something closer to truth. That's the work. Unglamorous, repetitive, invisible to everyone but you. But it's the only work that matters. Because once you sever the story from the event, you sever the past from the present. And that's when confidence stops being something you lost. It becomes something you're actively building. So let's go there next. Let's talk about severing. Cutting the threads that keep you tied to a version of yourself that no longer serves you. There's a part of you that doesn't want to let go. You know this. You felt it. Every time you get close to moving forward, something pulls you back. Not fear, not doubt, something else. It's the story you've been living in. The one where you're the person who lost their confidence. The one where things are hard because you're not what you used to be. That story has become comfortable. It explains everything. It protects you from having to try and fail again. But here's the problem. As long as you hold on to that story, you can't write a new one. You think you're being realistic. You're not. You're being loyal. Loyal to an outdated version of yourself. Loyal to a narrative that made sense at one point but doesn't anymore. And that loyalty is costing you the life you could be living. This is what most people don't understand about confidence. It's not just built through action, it's built through severance. You have to cut the ties to the identity that's holding you back. And that identity isn't the failure. It's the person who defined themselves by the failure. Let me show you what this looks like. You failed at something. That's a fact. But somewhere along the way, you stopped seeing it as I failed and started seeing it as I am a failure. You stopped seeing it as I didn't follow through and started seeing it as I'm the kind of person who doesn't follow through. Do you see the shift? It's subtle but lethal. Because once you make the failure a part of your identity, every new attempt feels like a referendum on who you are. The stakes become unbearable, so you stop attempting. And the longer you go without attempting, the more the identity solidifies. This is the trap of self-concept. It masquerades as self-awareness. You think you're being honest with yourself. I'm just facing reality. But you're not facing reality. You're reinforcing a version of reality that keeps you stuck. The ancient minds understood this. They knew that the greatest prison isn't external. It's the one you build in your own mind. The one made of stories, beliefs, and identities that you cling to because letting go feels like losing yourself. But here's what they also knew. You're not losing yourself. You're shedding a skin that no longer fits. So how do you sever? You start by recognizing the pattern. Every time you say, I'm just not good at this, or I'm not the kind of person who, or I've always been this way, you're reinforcing the old identity. You're giving it power. The first step is to catch yourself, not to shame yourself, not to argue with the thought. just to notice it. Ah, there's that story again. And then, instead of believing it, you question it. Is it true or is it just familiar? Most of the time, it's just familiar. You've repeated it so many times it feels like truth. But repetition doesn't create truth. It creates habit. And habits can be broken. Here's the second step. Stop narrating your limitations. Stop explaining to yourself and others why things are hard for you. Every time you do that, you're rehearsing the story. You're making it stronger. You're teaching your mind that this is who you are. Instead, go quiet. Let the actions speak. Let the small wins accumulate without commentary. Let the evidence build without interpretation. This is harder than it sounds because silence leaves space. And in that space, doubt creeps in. The old story tries to reassert itself. See, you're not really changing, you're just pretending. That's the test. That's where most people fail. They hear that voice and believe it. They take it as evidence that nothing's working. So they go back to the old story because at least it's predictable. But you can't go back. Not anymore. Because now you see what the story's been doing. You see how it's been shaping your choices, limiting your possibilities, keeping you in a loop. And once you see that, staying loyal to it becomes a choice. A deliberate act of self-sabotage. The ancient thinkers called this the work of the inner citadel, the unconquerable fortress of the mind. But they didn't mean it's impervious to attack. They meant it's impervious to anything you don't let in. And what you've been letting in, the doubt, the old identity, the limiting story, that's optional. You can close the gate. Not forever. You'll have to close it again tomorrow and the day after that. Because the old story doesn't disappear. It just stops having power. And it stops having power the moment you stop feeding it. So here's what severance looks like in practice. You wake up. The old story starts. You're not going to follow through today. And instead of arguing with it, you just act. You do the thing anyway. Not because you feel confident. Because you're severing the connection between feeling and action. You stop waiting to feel ready. You stop needing proof before you move. You stop letting the past dictate the present. And slowly, imperceptibly, something shifts. The story loses its grip. The identity loosens. And what's left underneath, stripped of all the fiction, is raw potential. Not motivational, not glamorous, just a simple, undeniable fact that you can choose differently, right now, in this moment. Most people will read this and feel inspired for about an hour. Then they'll go back to the old pattern. Because severance isn't a one-time decision. It's a daily practice. It's catching the story, questioning it, and acting in opposition to it, over and over, until the new pattern becomes stronger than the old one. That's the work. That's the unglamorous, repetitive, invisible discipline that no one talks about. And it's the only thing that actually works. So the question isn't whether you understand this. The question is whether you'll do it. Whether you'll stop defending the old identity and start building a new one. Not with words, with action. Because the person you become isn't determined by who you were. It's determined by what you do next. And what you do next starts with severing the ties to a story that no longer serves you. Now let's talk about what comes after. What's left when the old story is gone, what you're actually carrying. Once you strip away the fiction, when everything else is gone, the excuses, the stories, the carefully constructed explanations for why things are the way they are, what's left? You, just you. And that's either terrifying or liberating depending on how honest you've been with yourself. Here's what most people don't realize. Confidence isn't something you acquire. It's something you uncover. It's been there all along, buried under layers of self-doubt, comparison, and the desperate need for external validation. And the work isn't to build it. The work is to remove everything covering it. But removal isn't easy. Because what you've been carrying, the weight of past failures, the fear of future ones, the constant calculation of risk and reward. That weight has become familiar. You've gotten used to it. You've built compensatory strategies around it. Your whole identity is organized around being someone who has to work harder because confidence doesn't come naturally. And now I'm telling you that's not true. That confidence was never the problem. The problem is you've been trying to find it in places it doesn't exist. You've been looking for it in outcomes, in wins, in the approval of others, in the feeling of certainty before you act. But none of those things are confidence. They're just circumstances, favorable conditions. And conditions change. Real confidence, the kind that doesn't collapse when things go wrong, exists in one place only, in the relationship between your word and your action. In the quiet private moments where you do what you said you'd do even when no one's watching, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. That's the foundation. Everything else is decoration. So when I say you're carrying something, I don't mean burden, I mean responsibility. The responsibility to honor your own word, to treat the promises you make to yourself as seriously as the ones you make to others. Maybe more seriously. Because here's the truth most people avoid. You can fool others. You can manage impressions. You can perform confidence even when you don't feel it. But you can't fool yourself. Not for long. Your mind knows. It knows when you're faking. It knows when you're cutting corners. It knows when you say one thing and do another. And every time you do that, the gap widens. The gap between who you pretend to be and who you actually are. And that gap, that's where confidence goes to die. The ancient minds understood this. They didn't talk about self-esteem or self-worth in the way we do now. They talked about something harder. They talked about integrity, not moral superiority, not being better than others, just internal consistency, alignment between thought, word, and deed. And they knew that when that alignment breaks, everything breaks. Your clarity, your decisiveness, your ability to trust yourself in high-stakes moments, all of it collapses because the foundation is fractured. So rebuilding confidence isn't about pumping yourself up. It's about structural repair. It's about closing the gap. And you close the gap through small, unglamorous acts of follow-through that no one will ever see or celebrate. This is where most people get stuck. They're waiting for the big moment, the breakthrough, the day when everything clicks and they finally feel ready. But that day doesn't come. Because confidence isn't a feeling, it's an accumulation of proof that you can be trusted by yourself. And you build that proof one decision at a time. You said you'd wake up early. Did you? You said you'd have that conversation. Did you? You said you'd spend an hour on the thing you've been avoiding. Did you? The answer to those questions, not the excuses, not the explanations, just the yes or no, that's what your mind uses to calibrate confidence. And right now your mind has been hearing no a lot more than yes. But here's the shift. You don't need to reverse years of erosion overnight. You just need to start tipping the balance. More yeses than nos, more follow-through than capitulation, more action than hesitation. Not because you feel ready, because readiness is a trap. You'll never feel ready. The conditions will never be perfect. The fear will never fully go away. So you move anyway. And in the moving, something happens. The story starts to change, not the story you tell others. The story you tell yourself. The private narrative that runs in the background of every decision you make. That story shifts from I can't trust myself to I'm learning to trust myself. And then, eventually, to something simpler, something quieter. I did what I said I'd do. That's it. No drama, no celebration. Just the simple recognition that the gap is closing, that the person you are and the person you want to be are starting to converge. And in that convergence, confidence emerges, not as a feeling, as a fact. This is what you're carrying now, not the weight of past failures,
Not the fear of future ones, just the responsibility to keep your word to yourself in the small moments, the ones no one sees.
Because those are the moments that matter. Those are the moments where character is built or eroded, where confidence is forged or fractured, and you get to choose every single day which direction you're moving. Most people won't make that choice. They'll keep waiting for external circumstances to give them permission to feel confident. They'll keep looking for proof outside themselves, and they'll stay stuck in the cycle. But you're starting to see what they can't. That the only proof you need is the proof you create. Through action, through consistency, through the quiet, private discipline of keeping your word. And when you do that, when you start carrying that responsibility without flinching, something shifts. Not just in how you see yourself, in how you move through the world. The hesitation fades. The over-preparation stops. The need for certainty before you act diminishes. Not because you suddenly feel confident, because you no longer need to. You have something better. You have alignment. And alignment doesn't collapse when things go wrong. It doesn't depend on winning. It doesn't require applause. It just is. So this is what's left when you strip everything away. Not the confident version of you, the real version, the one that doesn't need external validation because the internal foundation is solid, the one that doesn't collapse under pressure because the structure was built right. That's what you're carrying, and it's heavier than you think, but in a different way, not the weight of burden, the weight of substance. And once you feel it, really feel it, you'll understand why confidence was never the goal. It was always just a byproduct, a natural result of doing the work no one sees. Now let's talk about what happens when you can't unsee this. If this is you, you can't unsee it anymore. You can't go back to believing the old stories. You can't pretend you don't know what's been eroding your confidence. You can't keep telling yourself it's external circumstances, bad timing, or just a rough patch. Because now you know. It's been you the whole time. Not in the way that makes you a victim, in the way that makes you responsible. And responsibility is the thing most people spend their entire lives avoiding. Because once you accept it, you can't hide anymore. You can't blame. You can't wait for someone to save you. You have to do it yourself. And that's terrifying. Because doing it yourself means confronting every moment where you let yourself down. Every promise you broke, every boundary you didn't hold, every time you chose comfort over growth and then wondered why nothing changed. But it's also the only way forward. Because the alternative, staying in the fog, clinging to the old explanations, hoping that confidence returns on its own, that's not neutral. That's not just waiting. That's choosing to stay stuck. And every day you choose that, the gap widens, the erosion deepens. So here's what happens next. You start to see the same pattern in others. The over-preparation, the hesitation, the carefully worded explanations for why things aren't working. And you'll recognize it immediately because you've been living it. But you won't judge them. You'll just see them clearly. And maybe, if they're ready, you'll say something, not to fix them, just to hold up a mirror the way this video held one up for you. Most people won't be ready. They'll deflect. They'll defend. They'll go back to the comfortable story. And that's okay. Because this work isn't for most people. It's for the ones who are tired of lying. The ones who are exhausted from maintaining the facade. The ones who would rather face the truth and rebuild than keep pretending everything's fine. If that's you, here's what you do. You don't need a plan. You don't need a system. You don't need more information. You just need to start today. Right now, with one small promise, something so simple you can't fail, and then you keep it, not for anyone else, for you, to prove to yourself that your words still mean something, that the gap can close, that confidence isn't lost, it's just buried under layers of betrayal you've been too afraid to excavate. And tomorrow, you do it again, a little harder this time, a little less comfortable. And the day after that, and the day after that, until keeping your word becomes automatic, until the gap between intention and action closes, until confidence stops being something you're trying to get back and starts being something you simply are.
That's the work. It's not glamorous. It's not fast. It won't make a good story for a while, but it's real. And real is the only thing that lasts.
You now know what to look at. You know where the erosion started. You know what needs to be rebuilt. So the question isn't what to do. The question is whether you'll do it. You opened this video because something inside you knew. Not consciously maybe, but somewhere deep, beneath all the noise and distraction, you knew you'd been losing something. And you were tired of pretending you weren't. Now you've seen it. Not the comfortable version, the real one, and now you have a choice. Most people will close this tab and go back to the life they were living. They'll feel momentarily uncomfortable, maybe even inspired, and then the old patterns will reassert themselves. The excuses will come back. The stories will rebuild. And in a few weeks, they'll be exactly where they started, but not you. You wouldn't have made it this far if you were like most people. You've seen the mechanism. You understand the erosion. And more importantly, you understand that the only way out is through the discomfort of admitting you've been the problem, through the discipline of keeping small promises when no one's watching, through the slow, unglamorous work of closing the gap between who you are and who you say you want to be. Here's what happens next. You'll start noticing confidence loss in others, in the way they talk, the way they move, the way they hesitate before simple decisions. And you'll see it with perfect clarity because you've lived it. You'll recognize the over-preparation, the need for certainty, the stories they tell themselves about why things aren't working. And part of you will want to say something, to share what you've learned, to hold up the mirror the way this video held one up for you. But you probably won't, because you'll know what they're not ready to hear. You'll know that this realization can't be forced. It has to be chosen. So here's the real question. Who needs to hear this? Who in your life is going through what you just went through? Who's stuck in the same cycle of erosion, making the same excuses, wondering why confidence never comes back? You know who they are. You can see them clearly now, but you probably won't tell them. You'll rationalize. They're not ready. It's not my place. They'll figure it out on their own, maybe. Or maybe they'll spend years in the fog you just walked out of. Years of quiet erosion, small betrayals, and the slow collapse of self-trust. And maybe, just maybe, a single conversation could change that. But that's your call. I'm not here to tell you what to do with this. I'm just here to show you what you couldn't see before. And now you see it. All of it. The erosion, the mechanism, the way back, and you can't unsee it. So whatever you do next, whether you share this or keep it to yourself, whether you rebuild or stay stuck, it's a choice, a conscious one. And that choice says everything about who you're becoming.